See it.
I'm gonna run it and let it.
You, I'm focused on the kids. I'm focused on progressing us. And a lot of times those men will get neglected. When that man tries to bring it up, she'll get defensive, start pointing out what he's not doing, get defensive, start crying, different shit like that, trying to guilt trip him into stopping arguing. And as a man, like most men, because we just don't like arguing. So you're gonna say, no, man, I ain't that. All right, man. All right, you got it. And especially arguing to the point of you crying. But it's like, damn, like, why is it so hard to just take the criticism, implement it, and make the change? Because men have to do that with y'all. And when y'all talking about, oh, I need you to be romantic, or oh, why you don't take me out in public, or why you don't do this, or why you don't do that, men got to make immediate change. Ain't no shit like, hey, baby, I'm working on it. Give me 2 years to come around to where I'm trying to get to. Men don't get that grace.
Absolutely not.
This change right now.
Right. Yes.
But when it's the other way around, and we ask, I'm focused on.
So that kind of played into right exactly what I was talking or what I was saying, bro.
I told you that's Cliff's favorite person.
Nah, it's just the nigga be spitting some real shit, dog. So thoughts on that, bro?
I'm gonna share the same thing I said in the group chat. I'm gonna read it verbatimly.
That's why I put it up. I was like, oh no, she has some smoke for this.
I'm gonna share verbatimly, and then I'm gonna give a testimony to it.
Okay.
Gotta disagree. I believe an immature woman will guilt trip a man. A mature woman will give grace even when it may hurt us. A woman in love is strong but weak for her man. So the young man I dated in college, everybody knows this young man I dated in college. Whenever he would do something I didn't like, I would purposely, and I mean I would boohoo cry. And I think he knew eventually she finna cry. She finna find a way to cry, find a way to hit me, find a way to get mad at me to make me change. He would change temporarily, but then I would have to cry again next month on the same thing to get a change. But now that I'm older and I'm a little wiser, I don't cry with my husband to get a change. I get silent. And I don't get silent and be like, oh, I'm not having sex with you. I'm going to have sex because I'm attracted. I want to have sex with you. I'm going to have sex with you. I'm not going to withhold it. But when I get silent, the difference is I just know now that the Lord is going to touch him. And when the Lord deal with you, it's way worse than me dealing with you. So a lot of times he'll come back a month or two later and be like, you know what, babe, I was wrong. For the way I approached you, the way I talked about the way I dealt with you, I was wrong. So I want to apologize. It's not for me doing the crying that I did in college or the getting mad like I did in college. It was just the me saying, you know what? Right now, I heard somebody say once before, if you guys are arguing, the best thing to do is to leave it alone in that moment. Don't try to find a resolve in that moment because you won't find it. But allow everything to cool down, and eventually you can talk about it again. If you can't talk about it again, you got to wait another time. But when I was immature, I sure did cry, and I sure did want him to change in that moment. If I could go talk to his mama about it, I'll talk to his mom about it. But now that I'm older, I'm not doing all of that. I'm not doing it. You got to see that you wronged me, and I don't see me crying is going to show you that you wronged me.
Cassandra, I think you're missing the point here. I think the point of the thing, the point of the thing was that when somebody is wrong, men normally have to make the adjustment immediately, and for women,
it's the woman who got time to change her.
Or whatever, you know what I'm saying, you can just keep kicking the ball down the field. That's the point.
But that's what I said. I don't think. I think an immature woman is going to want you to change immediately. A mature woman is going to know these things take time, so I'm not going to bicker with you over it. You will apologize for your wrong. You will. But an immature woman needs you to change right now, because if you change right now to me in this moment, that means something drastically changed. The more mature you get, you realize even if he apologizes, there's a very high chance he's going to do it again. So I need to give it a season or a period or a time for this thing to get through. And I expect that same grace.
I agree with Cassandra about the maturity level of a woman, depending on if that statement sticks to that person. So I think the difference is when you are like younger or an immature woman, you associate that change that man is making with how much he loves you.
Yep.
If he changes this about himself, then that means he loves me. If he's not changing right away, that means I'm not that important to him and I'm not a priority for him or whatever. So I think that's the mentality of a lot of young women, and that's why they want that immediate change. But I think when you get a little bit more mature, and an older woman will realize that man has to change for himself, not for me. Once he changes for himself and he's good with himself, then he can show up 100% for me. So, and I know for him to change for himself, that's going to take time, because it's, you're changing a personality or something that somebody's been for such a long time. So that's going to take more time. But I just think it's the mentally, where is the woman at, depending on, because I could say when I was younger, I associated with, if that man makes a change, then that means he takes me seriously, he cares about me. And if he's not making a change right now, then fuck him.
So what you're saying is that the way women do it is the right way then. Them taking forever to make the change is the right way, is what you say.
Everything we do is the right way. Let's just staple that there.
No, let's not say that. No, we can't say that.
That's not what I said. That's what you got out of everything I said.
Because the point is, if I can reiterate the point and try to keep us on track, the point is,
I was on track.
Niggas make the change immediately, and women take a while to make the change if a man is asking her to. So I said, okay, y'all stance is that the way women do it, taking the time to change, is the right way.
No, what I'm saying is it depends on the woman. I was just focused on men making the change right away and not having enough time, like men having immediate action. That's what I was focused on. So I didn't even think about the women part. But I agree. that men do have to like make a change right away, because women are more nagging. Women are going to be in your ear, where a man is going to just brush it off and be like, whatever.
Now we get on topic.
I was on topic. I was
not on topic, man.
Nah,
man literally said something about, hey, you know what I'm saying? Men have to make the change in the relationship quicker. And if we don't, we're going to get like nagged in our ear, like you said. And then women can take the time. And y'all going off when I was younger, you feel me? What niggas was talking about when you was younger, man? Like,
I believe right now. Answer your question, Shirley.
I feel like the women that do require men to make immediate change, I feel like they do that because they associate the change with how much that person loves them. Is it right? No, I don't think so. And I agree that women do that more often than men. I don't think men ask women to make immediate changes. I actually don't even think men really ask women to change much about themselves at all, to be honest. I think men just kind of ride with the flow, or I could deal with this, but if I can't deal with it, then I just go find another girl type thing. So I don't think men really ask women to make changes.
I would agree with you, Shorty, but at the same time, I would say that I agree with you, but it's not about the fact that, if we don't agree with this, we're going to find another girl. What happens is, yes, can it happen that we find another girl? Yes, it will happen. It probably will happen. But sometimes we're so subtle with our statements. We be like, babe, I don't like this. Babe, I don't like this. Babe, I don't like this. You never listen to me. So now you don't listen to me. And now you go do some shit. And you're like, whoa, why the fuck you never talk to me? What? Baby, I've been told you. It's the same, to me, that's why I say the same sentiments, where it's like, I guess sometimes we'll be like, well, we're not good. But then when we are good, because once again, one thing I had to learn was I had to understand what good is. Because just because we're good, just because we're like, ha, we, he, and we're not arguing, doesn't mean we're good. I have to be mentally stable with you, and you have to be mentally stable with me. That's when we're good. Because we, like, for example, my bad, I'm deviating a little bit, just a little bit. One person told me.
Stay on topic.
You're right. I'm not trying, but it falls back to the topic, but I am going to deviate.
The judge will let it ride.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm deviating a little bit, but it still falls into the topic. So one person told me, was like, yo, I talked to this dude, and it was like, well, I told him I didn't like him before, but now I like him now. And the fact I like him now, he should be able to read my mind. So my argument to her was, when did you allow him the space to be in your mind for him to actually know what how your mind works. So now you want him to read your mind just because you're ready, but you never give him the opportunity and the space to actually be in you or to know you to read your mind. So now you expect something that you never gave him. And then now he don't meet your expectations, and now you're gonna do what you gonna do? You're gonna be pissed off, you're gonna be mad as fuck, you're gonna be this, that, and the third, because he did something that you never gave him an opportunity to do. So going back to the topic, I agree with you saying, Shirley. I trust me, I full-hearted agree with you saying. And Shirley, I'm not gonna lie to you, I always agree with you saying. Because you one person that's not, you're not looking at it one way. You're not looking at, okay, because I'm a woman, this means this. You're looking at, well, there is different perspectives. And I love the fact that you always have a different perspective. And okay, never mind. I'm deviating now, and I'm going to another. Never mind. I'm gonna stop.
I just want to let you know, Chris. I just want to let you know, Shirley originally agreed with me, so that means you agree with me. So I know you don't like giving me credit, my love, but you originally agreed with me. Okay.
Cassandra?
So the original point.
Cassandra, you be talking out your ass sometimes, but sometimes you do say good shit though. I'm not gonna lie. I would say you don't say something good. But sometimes you be talking out your ass. But
I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? The original point is, why does it take so long for women to make the change? And if y'all saying what y'all saying, then y'all agree with the route that women take. The longer route is the best route because, you feel me, it's the more change that's going to be last longer. That's right.
Yes, but I think women need to offer that grace and mercy to men as well. Because we expect it from the man.
Now we're there.
Yeah, so we expect it from the man. So I think we should offer the same grace and mercy to men as well.
So my question is, why don't we do that though? Like, for example, why don't a woman give the
I just said because when women ask for they associate the change that a man makes with how much they love them. So if I tell you that I don't like this about what you're doing and you don't make an immediate change, then I inherently think, oh, you don't care about me. You don't give a fuck. Because if you cared about me, you would have made a change right away and you would have made this a priority to change.
Gotcha. Okay. I should say, yeah, you're right.
That's Cassandra, you said that would take a mature woman, right?
Yeah, because an immature woman is going to stick where Shirley just said. Your mindset is just going to be stuck on love. A mature woman is going to realize you love me regardless. It's just you need to figure this thing out on your own.
So how many mature women you think is?
I didn't hear you. I'm sorry.
How many mature women you think is in, I guess, that up to that level to where they're thinking like that?
10%.
I
have to agree with Shirley because I don't think age makes you mature. I think experience makes you mature. So
my bad question. Shirley, when you say 10%, you saying 10% out of 100% women? There's only 10% that's thinking that way?
Yeah.
I think it's
okay. Yeah, bet. I agree with you.
I think it's higher than that.
I would say 10% of our generation, because we can't speak as to another generation. We can only speak to people who think like us or have the same experiences as us. But I do agree with Shirley. It's when it comes to millennial women, a lot of them base how they treat their man off of what the latest trend is or how they feel like it should be treated, not really on the wisdom that we may have learned from an older generation or something. It's only 10% of us that look at it and be like, you know what? This nigga really didn't understand what I said. He really didn't get what I said. I said it 20 times, 20 different ways, and he still has not heard me. So I
like y'all on the show, man. I try to get y'all back on topic every damn time, man. Try to get y'all on topic.
I'm muting myself for the rest of the conversation.
No, you was on topic, Cassandra. You was on topic.
No, I'm playing, bro.
But no, I don't think a lot of people think like that. I think it takes a lot of self-awareness and maturity to get to that level. And then, like Cassandra said, experience. It's not even age, it's experience, honestly. And then it's also just your surroundings, like who is feeding into you. Like you got to be real intentional about who you get advice from, what other relationships you're looking at, or what examples you see as far as relationships and how they move. Like you got to be really intentional about like what spirits you let around you, because that all plays a part. Right. So I think less than 10%.
I agree.
I agree with what you said,